Assalamualaikum, good day, Dagaho, Vanakkam, and welcome to Anak-Anak Malaysia 2025. My name is Faiz, and this show brought to you by EcoWorld in conjunction of Hari Merdeka and Malaysia Day. This year, we shine a spotlight onto one of our greatest nation strength, which is our health and well-being. At EcoWorld, we believe in connection, belonging, and healthy living. It's time to move more, to eat well, and to have positive thinking. Dan paling penting, haruslah jaga kesihatan diri dan juga keluarga. And our theme for this year, Sihat Malaysia. Small change, big impact. And of course, for the very first episode for today, we're gonna share the topic of the fitness renaissance from pickleball to Hyrox. And we're not alone for today. We have two amazing guests for today who are expertise in their own field, which is Hyrox and also pickleball. Give it up to Hanif, our pro Hyrox athlete, and also we have Colin Wong, which is Malaysian pickleball athlete. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much.
So excited to be here.
Yeah. You know, before we start our shooting, I peeking to their conversation. They say they're keeping nak makan tu, nak makan ni, they are hungry. Baru balik dari Hyrox kan?
Ya.
Baru balik dari tournament
Yeah, from Penang.
Ya. So apakah makanan yang telah makan tadi?
Saya tadi terperanjat sebab anda hidangkan saya salad. Saya ingatkan hidangkan roti salad dengan ayam.
Oh.
Setiap kali selepas pertandingan memang kita orang cari makanan cendol, ABC, whatever that's high in sugar. Nak isi balik glukos.
Okay, how about you?
Yeah, I mean, I had a pretty quick meal. I had practice this morning. Then for lunch, I just had a quick bite of pasta.
Perhaps you want to share with us what is your latest tournament ke macam Hanif, as I've been told, you just came back from Singapore, right?
Yes, Hyrox.
Is it open for everybody?
The tournament in Singapore was Asian Championship.
Whoa.
Some of us was invited, some of us have to basically apply for it. I got a new PB. My time before this I was 1 hours and 24 minutes, but dekat Singapore hari tu saya dapat 1 jam 18 minit.
Wow.
And then saya seronok sebab it was my wife first Hyrox.
Whoa.
Oh, so cute.
Yes, and because yang paling saya suka, saya seronok because my wife, dia berhenti training sejak kami berkahwin, dah ada anak. 9 tahun langsung tak bersenam. So dia training untuk Hyrox ni was 2 months. And it was like a blessing sebab dia paksa diri dia untuk berlari. And berjaya habiskan 1 jam setengah was really good as a beginner.
That's amazing.
And another new record sebab my friend dia ajak abang dia for relay. And his brothers is like 50 years old above.
Wow.
And we got a new record for our relay Malaysian team, 1 hour and 70 minutes.
Malaysia boleh. Okay, how about Colin? I heard that you just came back from tournament in Penang.
Yes, so I just got back from a recent tournament in Penang that went over the weekend last week, and prior to that, I was in China as well for another international tournament. Just putting in the last-minute preps, getting through the daily regimes, and yeah, we'll see how it goes from there.
So when you talk about the first question, I would like to ask you, both of you, where we can see a clear shift from the fitness and now everybody jumping into Hyrox. I would say like a new alternative, or is it memang dah ongoing lama, lately dia baru dapat more fame?
Well, I guess yeah. In terms of pickleball, I mean, it's pretty insane to see how much it has grown and developed. In the past year and a half, I would say here in KL itself. But I mean, as pickleball as a whole, it was actually introduced here obviously on the east side of Malaysia, in Sarawak. That was actually about like 5 years ago. Yeah. But we were only just introduced to pickleball here in KL probably about almost like a year and a half ago. And yeah, but the sport itself has been around since the 1950s. It originated from the States.
Yes.
And next thing you know, it's all the way here in Malaysia. But how much that has grown, I think it's unbelievable. To think back that when I first started pickleball, like a year and a half ago, we barely had any courts. I think in terms of venues, we only probably had like 2, as far as we know. But I mean, as of today, it's insane. It's a lot. It's like if you're gonna pan out 360, it's like basically in every single direction that you have, there's a court that's available to you, and it's so accessible.
Correct. The place where I'm living now, there's like 3 to 4 courts. That's like, wow.
There you go.
Yeah,
exactly.
Then how about Hyrox?
Hyrox started long time ago. I think it's more than 10 years. It started in Germany. The founder, Christian, started Hyrox because he was looking for some ways that people can do fitness without thinking about lifting heavy weights, acrobatic, and people who focus on endurance training. Because right now, people focus too much on weight training. It's good, it's really good, building more muscle. But we are lack of cardiovascular purpose. Because if you have a high cardiovascular routine in your life, you punya life akan rasa lebih seronok and you basically boleh hidup lebih lama sebenarnya kalau jantung kuat. So the purpose of that, that's why lah he creates a game yang orang semua boleh join tanpa perlu fokus kepada satu bahagian. And at this time in the moment, people focus on hybrid training. More than one discipline in one type of athlete training lah. So Hyrox bermaksud hybrid bercampur dengan rock zone. Rock zone is a resting period or a resting space for athlete. So when you're doing weight training, you're doing cardiovascular, you're doing endurance, there must be a rock zone in those particular discipline lah. So that's why he combined rock zone and hybrid become Hyrox. It's a place where all the athlete can just relax and combine their knowledge, just focusing in one sport. And because of the sport it's not, how can I say it, because like CrossFit, they got acrobatic, they got strength training.
Yes.
You have to basically train for a really long time, then you can join a CrossFit competition. Even like bodybuilding and all that. But Hyrox, even like I just informed you, my wife, 2 bulan je training, and she basically boleh habiskan. Even though it was difficult, tapi dia boleh habiskan. So it's a sport that semua orang boleh join. It's just that if you're targeting something like you want to be an elite athlete ke apa-apa, you have to train more lah. And the best thing is yang I seronok because you basically can train together. It doesn't like macam kalau you focusing you're CrossFit, you're a bodybuilder. If you want to train, if you're a marathon runner, if you want to train, you have to basically separate your training. But for Hyrox, you boleh combine. Okay, let's do endurance today. Okay, let's do functional training today. Let's go for a run today. So basically combine all the athletes of all these different disciplines in one center. So that's the best thing about Hyrox. Kenapa semua orang macam berpindah kepada Hyrox? Because it's the type of functional training yang semua orang boleh buat.
So I would say suitable for all kind of ages.
Yes.
Betul tak?
Yes.
Yeah. So we talk about different ages joining Hyrox and also pickleball. So I have a question for you, Colin. We talk about pickleball. If you realize, right, there is a sport for all ages. Yes. Like from school kids to even senior citizen, they pretty enjoy these particular sports lah. So what makes you think that it is super accessible to all generations?
I think, yeah, that's actually a very good question. So I think based on my observation, like I think the fact that like pickleball, it's so as accessible, that's one thing. But the fact that in terms of entry level, for someone to pick it up, you in terms of, you don't really need any prior racket sport background or so. I have tons of friends that like, did not come from an athletic background, or maybe, not really much on the sporty type. But next thing you know, when they actually give pickleball a try, it's like, like instantly like that, there's that a little bit of excitement, and something new, and the fact that it's so much easier to pick up, that I think that makes it so much more enjoyable for a lot of people. Despite of all ages, for little kids, that's obviously a new sport for someone to pick up. I think parents are like, really excited about this. There's something new for their kids, obviously to give it a try and explore. And then apart from that, I think even from the younger generation, the younger crowd, the social aspect of it, everyone is looking forward to pickleball after, a long day of work, or maybe, after a stressful day. It's something that it's more like a gather session, for everyone, Exactly. Even for me as well, I mean, although I do this professionally, but there are times that, we still, take a little bit of downtime, still to catch up a lot with our friends and family. I'm still, the fact that even my parents now are really into pickleball, they've been enjoying, the retirement life, and then the fact that now that pickleball is bringing us a little bit closer, it's we're engaging with each other a little bit more. And apart from that, even, like let's say elderlies and stuff, it's a little bit easier on the body, compared to a lot of sports. And the fact that also there is that social aspect, that people are still catching up, with a lot of their friends and family like that. And yeah, I think a very good point, like he said, it doesn't have to, everything doesn't have to be always competitive, that's always that starting point that like, for somebody that's not have that experience, but to pick up something new like this and see the whole fun aspect of it, and even the social aspect as well. And I think that's the beauty of what pickleball has brought, and offered, especially here in Malaysia.
Based on my experience to all the the field for pickleball court that I've been to, it's like a one-stop center. Yeah, there are certain places offering cafes. You can straight have dinner, and I spotted.
Even they got like 24 hours pickleball track right now, right?
Yeah.
So the fact that like a pickleball is now 24 hours accessible here in Malaysia, you know, you can if like in the back of your head you're thinking maybe you're already in bed and then be like
Boring ya, jom lah.
you feel like maybe a bit boring, so you start you ajak all your friends, jom lah, let's go.
There's no more mamak. There's like,
there's no more live sessions, It's all mostly all pickleball sessions now. Even group chats, you start to see everyone is just creating, that atmosphere for everyone to
Even
just...
they sell the racket at DIY, Mr. DIY.
Yeah, exactly. Think about it,
Yes.
It's so accessible now. It's like, it's not
Even the
only...
outfit. Yeah, you can
That's
get
the
it
thing.
from the
It's a very good excuse and reason now, for people to start dressing up as well, for pickleball. But yeah, I think there's so many different aspects, that's coming, that is available and accessible now in pickleball.
And it's a thing, if you realize, it's like a team building. Yeah, for certain companies, right, they took this opportunity, to create the bond among the employees with the bosses, or it's like team building. It's like, it's like a weekly activities. I know all this while they always go for badminton, but there are certain people, maybe they not really into badminton, jump here and there. They say, let's go for pickleball.
I would say generally it's a little bit much easier to pick up compared to a lot of the other sports. And yeah, a very good point you pointed out that, even a lot of corporate events or even team buildings, companies are starting to incorporate pickleball as activity, for a lot of their employees or so to, partake, after working hours. And, apart from that, there are a lot of social clubs now, that are available. Yeah, I mean, there's so many things definitely, you start seeing that are more accessible, especially, with pickleball and incorporating pickleball into your life now.
You're right. So it's like a must thing to do on weekly basis, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
Almost, yeah. And other than pickleball, we talk about Hyrox, as you mentioned earlier, which is Hyrox introduces a very unique blend of strength and endurance. How do you, as a coach, prepare Malaysians for this, and how does it offer a new form of a competitive yet inclusive fitness that appeals to a diverse range of individuals?
Okay, before this, actually, to tell the truth, I retired already as a coach. I don't coach anyone anymore.
You know how Malaysian we are? Tired already? Retired already? Okay, continue.
So because right now, I'm 40 years old right now. I've been retired for 2 years. Before this, I train coaches to be coaches. I train people to be slim. I train people to build muscle. I even train a few bodybuilding athletes. So the discipline that they have, it's like they're really focusing on just one thing. So if you want bodybuilding, okay, bodybuilding. Makan, jaga, tidur, jaga, so have that discipline lah. Bila nak kurus pula, you can nak turunkan berat badan, you boleh main-main sikit. Lepas tu coaches, when I train coaches, they have to be like really strict and diorang kena ada empathy untuk ambil hati klien. But bila kita borak pasal Hyrox, one thing about Hyrox is basically macam nak kata dia semua orang boleh buat. You tak semestinya pakai peralatan, you boleh training kat rumah. There's one of the tricks yang I suka pasal training Hyrox, bila tak ada peralatan, you can basically just run on the track 400 meter. You berhenti sekejap, you buat push up 50 ke, lepas tu you lari balik 400 meter, lepas tu you berhenti, you buatlah squat jam 50 ke, lepas tu you lari balik, and then you buatlah burpee 50 ke apa, lepas tu you lari balik. So that's how terlalu mudahnya nak training Hyrox ni, because you're training for your endurance. So
Okay,
You talk about it itself, because I already...
So that's how we train lah. So that's how professional athlete train. The reason why I quit as a personal trainer, as a coach, is because I just want to focus myself, because I keep training people. I nak sangat into the game. Satunya pasal best Hyrox ni, macam saya cakap, dia tak fokus on one discipline.
Yes.
And you bayangkan sekarang kan banyak event berlari kat luar kan, running event kan. There's no event that a bodybuilder, strength trainer yang boleh buat, sebab every time people nak buat strength training punya event, it's not something that you can plan macam setahun 3-4 kali, 10 kali. No, it's like setahun dah akan buat sekali. Lepas tu running event, perasan tak setiap minggu ada. So that was the best thing about functional training. Kalau you buat macam ni, setiap minggu you boleh buat. It doesn't like macam you kena plan, kita kena sewa satu dewan, ni semua. No, dia macam running event lah, ada tempat, okay lah, lari dah. So you uruskan ni sama lah. So, and the first thing I love about it so much, even before going to Singapore, I was joining 2 events, Pump Fitness Challenge and K Fitness Challenge. I can see there are a lot of youngsters. And I paling suka K Fitness Challenge last week. They did it in Taylor's. ada kategori 40 tahun ke atas. So that means masyarakat sekarang dah boleh terima, semua orang dah boleh terima dah functional training ni macam mana. Even if you're strong or if you're fast, if you don't have the mentality and if you tak plan you punya game macam mana, you tak akan menang. If you want to know, antara juara functional training dekat Malaysia nama dia Saddam, he's smaller than me, he's lighter than me, tapi setiap kali game orang takut dengan dia. Sebab dia punya planning dekat game tu bijak. Dia tahu kat mana dia kena tekan, dia tahu kat mana dia nak kena pacing, dia tahu kat mana dia punya kelebihan tu dia nak susun kat mana. So functional training macam saya kata lah, kalau you macam I bagi you 5 sets of training, you kena lari 1 km and in between that 1 km you have to basically do probably 50 push up, 50 squat. So kat mana you kelebihan? Kalau you kelebihan kat kaki, you kena fokus lebih banyak dekat you punya squat and burpees and lunges, and you punya push up tu kat situlah you kena lari. Bila nak sampai kat sana push up, 1 km lari perlahan. Kalau tak you akan, sebab you ada masalah upper body strength kan. So before that you have to lari pelan-pelan. Tapi kalau you kata kelebihan you dekat lower body strength, before that lower body strength of station, you akan lari laju because that is your power. So the aim is siapa yang paling cepat. So dekat situlah you kena basically plan your game macam mana. So itu yang paling bestnya. Even if you're fast or strong, but if you tak plan you punya game macam mana, you tak mungkin boleh habiskan cepat.
Yeah, meaning you have to know your body well. Selain pada dedication, the planning of kita panggil game lah kan. Walaupun kita bukan Squid Game ya, Hyrox game ya. Safe and secure insyaAllah. So as long you know your body well, there's nothing wrong. Unstoppable for you. From Hyrox, we jump back to pickleball lah.
Sure.
I think bukan pickleball lah, for both lah, Hyrox and pickleball. Clearly lah, sebab sebelum ni kita cakap, as you mentioned, they even 24-hour accessible pickleball punya court, and also previously we know 24-hour gym, betul tak?
Yeah.
See the culture of fitness dia punya shifting dia tu kan, dia macam tepat. Especially pickleball kan, within 1.5 year, tiba-tiba like 500 meter another pickleball punya court dan sebagainya. So for you kan, you rasa ini just like a lifestyle or memang people crave for something new?
People crave for something new. Because before this, like me myself, we can only do functional training punya training. There's a gym in TDDI, we call Wow Fitness. But now, even like Morph Gym, there's a gym named Morph. They create, I love how they do it. They create like a situation yang semua orang datang gym tu bukan for bodybuilding. They basically make people come there just to seksa diri mereka to do functional training.
Oh.
Yes, I'm not kidding, because every time I like look at the video, their video lah, they're showing like people like really tired doing those functional training, but in the end they come back, and they make it like, how can I say this? They make it like really fun, and starting from there, a lot of gym culture also make this functional training, Hyrox training like accessible to everyone. Even like a lot of CrossFit gym right now turn into Hyrox training. Because it's not easy. It's just that you can basically have a beginner, intermediate and advanced level. That's not too difficult for everyone. Yang tak perlu angkat, because sometimes I rasa you pun kalau macam alah pergi gym kena angkat berat kan. But right now you can joke, okay kita pergi gym, tak nak angkat berat sangat boleh? Boleh. Nak berlari je boleh? Boleh. So you basically can macam mix and match you punya training tau. Itu yang bestnya I rasa lah pasal zaman sekarang. People crave for something that is not boring. Sebab I think you pun perasan kalau kita pergi gym, dulu orang pergi gym, alah kena lift weight ke? Alah machine je. Itu je ke macam tak best. So bila kita gabungkan pelbagai, dia macam seronok. Macam pickleball yang I perasan is really fun is because even my wife pun tanya, pickleball tu apa? Even you, okay, this is the true story. Even I have like our Malaysian Hyrox team ada group. So dalam group tu pun ada seorang tu, dia suka main pickleball. So we were like planning, jomlah kita satu minggu kita kumpul satu family kita main pickleball. So something just nak relax keluar daripada our usual day of training.
I think in terms of in terms of sports, and activities, the fact that I think people are just looking for something different, something new. I mean, if you're looking for something, for example, maybe badminton, or maybe a lot of other sports, maybe table tennis or football, something like that. it's been around for so long, you know. But the fact that now that pickleball is just something really new, and then it's more of the in trend that, you know, everybody is really like, you know, sussing it out and really like, hey, like you said, you know, I think in general public also everybody has that idea. It's like, hey, apa tu pickleball? You know, like what is pickleball? Like why am I hearing about
the
this?
racket, you can bring it like using your,
I know, yeah,
your office
it's,
bag.
it's so convenient.
Macam
now,
racket kan
actually.
panjang kan. So that's why I think, no, I don't think pickleball is a trend. Pickleball will stay longer, I think.
True. Fair point. I think it definitely will stay longer. You know, definitely a lot of people have asked, you know, for my honest opinion. You know, like Colin, you know, like what do you think about the sport? You know, that do you think it's here to stay, or is it something that is just gonna phase out eventually for, you know, next couple of years? But I think, in my honest opinion, I think it's gonna be here for a very long time. You know, the fact that it's, you know, it's fun, and the social aspect of it, that, you know, people are just looking to do something different, something out of the norm, you know, out of their daily routines and stuff, and something to look forward to after, you know, your maybe work, or maybe after a stressful day. And the fact that, you know, it's just so easy to pick up. You know. Have you guys tried pickleball yet?
I try it. I try it.
What's your verdict? What do you think about it?
I want to go for more.
Exactly. Yeah.
I never try on a game.
Yeah.
I was just trying with my friends. He had a pickleball racket, so we just play it, pop.
Yeah.
Lepas tu macam, okay lah, best lah kot, nanti lah kita try.
Yeah, you know, at first I was like pretty skeptical. I even hosted a grand opening of pickleball court. I was like, okay, you need an MC. Yeah. We invited quite numbers of KOLs just come over. At first, like, maybe just lifestyle, take a nice photo. But I don't know, it's just something about pickleball. I tak pernah join lagi Hyrox lah, insyaAllah one day. Okay, burpees 50 times lah. Okay, I try lah.
Tapi betul lah. It's like one of the ujian if you want to be qualified lah to get a free sponsorship kan. You have to do basically 50 burpee. 50 burpee, 100 forward lunges. You have to run 1 kilometer, and if you we got a new record this year was someone who's 19 years old. He did 21 minutes for 1 kilometer run, and then 1,000 rower, and then 100 lunges, and 50 burpee, and then 50 push-up, and 100 wall ball. He did it within 21 minutes. Even my record was 20 minutes. Everyone, and the Malaysian record was 70 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, don't worry. Pickleball doesn't require you to do a lot of all these vigorous activities.
It's just a record. It's just a record.
Yes. No, I'm stunned. You know, no. Actually, it's all about the dedication.
Yeah.
Pickleball ke. So I really respect, tak kisahlah your mother ke apa, the dedication for you just to step onto the gelanggang, just go and have fun. Dedication, the time they put, the effort was, love it. Yeah. Okay, so we talk about Hyrox, pickleball. Even like previously, yes, I saw a lot of people tagging, check in for pickleball, and quite numbers of my followers even purposely go all the way to Singapore, bukan to join, but to support their friends and family.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, wow, it's not only about community, it's about the friendship, the family,
that's
the
true.
bonding. I was like, wow, your whole family go and support your brother. Yes, that's how dedicated he is towards the sport. I was like, whoa, yeah.
Yeah, I think definitely. I mean, even for me, you know, on a professional level as well, I think that support system is also very, very important. You know, the fact that like even maybe local tournaments or so, you know, I do have, you know, friends that do come out, you know, and, you know, just to, you know, put in their support out for me, you know, and I really do appreciate it, you know, even though may it be international tournaments, may it be a live stream or so, they would actually, maybe it be the wee hours or maybe a time difference or so, but, you know, they're actually dedicated to like, you know, still watch it, you know, live through that live stream inside the sport, and I really do appreciate it. I think it really just gets everyone to, you know, that fact that you can connect. Yeah. You know, it's great.
So regarding Hyrox and also pickleball, kan? So people always say that doing fitness, you know, working out, it's one of the form to release your stress, tension, and everything, kan? And nowadays, youngster, I appreciate from my generation and even younger generation, they are outspoken, especially when it comes to mental awareness. Yeah, mental awareness. I even this is true story. I even have a friend which is used to have an attempt, and happened to be I just passed his contact to one of my friend running club, and he is in a better state now. And for running club, he is joining pickleball, And he also, I'm not sure, but he went to Singapore just to support his friends. He said, that also something that he's into. So from your perspective, do you think that is really, I would say, one of many kind of form to support or to boost your self-confidence and also mental health?
There's a lot of studies in sports science that with a strong cardiovascular, you have a strong mind. That's why we need a lot of people to do more cardiovascular. Don't go really far like you're doing full marathon ke apa-apa. One of the fitness tests in the dekat Amerika lah, for 40 years or above, you basically have to run 1 kilometer within 11 minutes.
Okay.
If you can't run 1 kilometer within 11 minutes, you are not fit enough for 40 years or above.
Oh.
You bayangkan kalau yang mau 30 tahun ke bawah. Probably about 6 or 7 minutes yang you kena lari. And banyak juga, the reason why, if you guys want to really strong muscle, you punya darah kena salur lagi banyak kan?
Betul.
In order to do that, your heart have to be strong. So cardiovascular is really important. So to be strong in mind and also in health, what banyak orang silap is they're just focusing on stronger muscle. No, to have a stronger muscle, have to have a stronger heart. So cardiovascular like pickleball, endurance like Hyrox, everything is really important, and it really helps on your stress. Because even me myself, the reason why I am here today is because even since I was young, stress was like banyak lah, mengganggu lah, and my father taught to be like really fit. Using fitness just to control my stress. Tapi sekarang I buat fitness bukan sebab stres. I buat fitness sebab benda tu dah terbiasa daripada kecil kita dididik kan. Lifestyle. Even though my father was not someone into fitness, my family was not someone into fitness, but because I was really stressful when I was young, so fitness was like a friend to me. So I sampai sekarang I buat. Even kalau macam sekarang I pinjam mata pun, I basically just, walaupun rasa macam penat, seksa pagi-pagi, I just keluar pagi pergi berlari lah. And then balik rumah. So benda tu dah macam, it's something that you have to do. Macam pray 5 times a day, it's something that you must do just to control your stress.
Yeah. It's more, I even asked my friend, it was like, why do you so eager to participate in all this type of sport? Dia macam self-escapism. Yeah, I can just put everything behind. Let's say I have a group or community that is non-judgmental, which is not from the same circle of work, line, everything. So we know each other from zero. So everybody go there for same objective, same motive. We're gonna fight for it and do all the best. Yeah.
I think in terms of pickleball itself, it's a pretty big advocate for for mental health and mental awareness as well. Like in the sense that people now are starting to look forward to pickleball, after their daily routines or even after work, because it's the fact that it helps. It's a stress relief. People are something to look forward to, wind down after a long and stressful day, and they just want to gather with their friends and family, maybe with their friends and family, or even just making new friends itself. That the whole fact that it's such a social sport. That it's so easy to make friends. And for somebody that maybe it's an opportunity for them also maybe to get out a bit of their comfort zone itself. Maybe some people are a little bit more intimate, or maybe a little bit more kept inside. The fact that you're putting yourself a little bit more out there. You're meeting new people, and so I think that's a great opportunity for people to explore, and then build that social circle of yours, and also self-confidence. I feel. Yeah.
Okay. I know I was pretty stunned and amazed because there's so many new information that I learned from both of you today. We talk about Hyrox and pickleball because we, as just a casual, just go play, we just understand most of it on the surface. Like, just go have fun, break a sweat. But to deep dive more regarding the meaning, how it's ever to help you physically and also mentally, I think it's such a great sharing. So yeah, actually we're reaching to the end.
Okay.
Oh, that's quick. Wow, okay. I didn't think time flew by that fast. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Before we proceed to the ending, perhaps 1 or 2 words to to any upcoming pickleball players or even Hyrox, or they already invest their time and effort towards this. So silakan.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't think much. Jangan fikir banyak, buat je. Kesilapan yang banyak kita semua buat is kita fikir benda tu susah. We think too much. Just do it. If you guys want to do it, do it. If you guys want to do it, don't think too much.
Yeah.
Just live, just run. The best thing you can do for your health is just run. Just run. Because I'm not kidding. the reason why he looks like this, he look like that, I look like this, because we did something, we do something. And one of the most easiest way is just go out and run.
Yeah, I think for me, it's basically, it's giving yourself that opportunity, put yourself out there, don't be afraid to try, don't be afraid to learn. Basically in life, it's a learning experience, even for me, the fact that I had a normal 9 to 5 a day job, and then before I made that dedication and decision to do this full time, that was something that was putting myself out of my comfort zone, but that self-belief, that knowing that. And yeah, just moving forward, I think just give yourself, be forgiving, just give yourself that opportunity to put yourself out there, and you never know what will come out of it,
Yeah guys, I agree with both of you, which is life is short, enjoy je. Yang penting kena pandai jaga diri dan juga keluarga. Yeah, I think we're reaching to the end. That's all we have for today. Thank you so much to Hanif and also Colin. Such an informative sharing. I really appreciate it. It's our honor to have both of you here. And that's a wrap for today's Anak-Anak Malaysia for the episode of the Fitness Renaissance from Pickleball to Hyrox, proudly brought to you by Eco World. And as we reflect with the sharing today, remember to jaga diri dan juga keluarga anda. Sihat Malaysia, small change, big impact. And wishing you a happy Merdeka Day and Selamat Hari Malaysia. See you again. Bye-bye.